Welcome to The Debate. So, imagine walking home alone at night, maybe a decade ago. Think about that visceral feeling of physical vulnerability.
Yeah, it was a totally different world.
Right. And now, contrast that with today, where you hold this glowing beacon of reassurance right in the palm of your hand. So today, we're unpacking the profound duality of smartphones. Are they, revolutionary devices that significantly better our lives? Or are they the primary driver of a massive psychological crisis?
And I'd argue that that beacon of reassurance is actually, well, it's a Trojan horse. You feel physically safe, sure, but we are looking at clinical evidence of literal cognitive decline.
Oh, wow. Literal decline?
Yes, literal memory loss that fundamentally changes who we are. It is brain rot in a very real sense.
Well, I just can't accept the premise that they're inherently destructive. I mean, I look at smartphones as unprecedented game changers for our safety and our efficiency. Let's take the physical reality first.
Okay.
Think about apps like Be Safe. They utilize a Follow Me Live GPS trace, right? So friends can literally watch your progress home in real time.
Right, the tracking features.
Exactly. If you don't check in, an automatic alarm triggers. I mean, you can't deny that that is an undeniable life-saving utility.
No, I don't deny the physical safety mechanisms exist. Obviously they do. But I mean, what good is a physically safe body if the device in your hand is silently degrading your mind?
Degrading your mind? That's a bit strong.
It really isn't, though. The psychological toll is severe. We're actually seeing teenagers experiencing tangible memory loss. Clinical observations show us that an addicted brain, it actually requires significantly more effort just to complete basic everyday tasks.
Wait, hold on. Define significantly more effort. Because usually a smartphone doing the heavy lifting makes a task easier, not harder.
Right, it seems that way, but it's a matter of cognitive load. When your brain is tethered to a device, it is constantly expending background energy.
Like waiting for a notification.
Exactly. Filtering out the urge to check notifications. Every ping, or even just the anticipation of a ping, forces a micro-context switch. So your brain is working overtime just to suppress distractions, which leaves way less energy for the actual task in front of you. The hardware in our hands is, frankly, aggressively degrading the hardware in our heads.
I hear ya. But are we degrading our hardware or just, updating its operating system?
Updating?
Yeah. You call it brain rot, but psychologists refer to this as transactive memory. Humans have always relied on external systems to store information. The smartphone is just the ultimate external hard drive.
A hard drive that distracts you constantly.
But rather than clogging up the biological brain with rote memorization, we now remember where and how to find information, which theoretically frees up massive amounts of cognitive space for higher-order thinking.
Right. But are we actually freeing up cognitive space? Or are we just letting our cognitive muscles atrophy? I mean, when we constantly outsource our memory to a screen, the hippocampus, the brain's memory center, it isn't forced to work.
Because the phone remembers for us.
Exactly. Neurons that fire together wire together. So without the struggle of recall, those neural pathways literally weaken. It is not a clean offloading of data. It is an active drain on our capacity to sustain thought.
Okay, but I would argue that any drain is overwhelmingly compensated by the sheer efficiency these devices return to us.
How so?
Well, look at the recent Harris Interactive study. It found that the convenience of smartphone apps saves users an average of 22 days per year.
Wait, 22 days?
Yes, by streamlining emails, scheduling appointments, handling digital banking all in one place, we are essentially handed almost a full extra month of time compared to someone living in the 1990s.
But we have to rigorously question that specific metric, though. Saving time does not equal productivity.
I mean, time is time.
But what actually happens to those extra 22 days? The modern app interface is engineered to alter our baseline for stimulation. So those 22 days, they aren't spent in deep thought or personal growth.
Right, we're not all writing novels.
No. They are squandered on endless distractions, like playing Clash of Clans or just scrolling feeds. We aren't getting 22 free days. We are getting 22 days that feed the exact same addiction loop that drains our focus in the first place.
Well, you can mismanage the time, certainly, but the time itself is still generated. The efficiency is real, even if the user's discipline is flawed.
That's a fair distinction.
And that really brings us to the core tension we're circling today. The undeniable, life-saving utility of GPS tracking and the immense time-saving convenience weighed against the stark realities of altered memory and constant distraction.
Definitely. And we have a clear point of convergence here. Neither of us disputes that these devices are definitively rewiring how the human brain functions.
Absolutely.
The fundamental disagreement just lies in whether this cognitive shift is a necessary evolution of human capability or a dangerous psychological degradation.
Precisely. And we leave it to the listener to form their own conclusion. As you explore this duality further, ask yourself, are the 22 days you save each year worth the psychological cost? Next time you are walking home at night, holding that glowing reassurance in the palm of your hand, you really have to wonder, is this device protecting my life or simply consuming it?